Yes, very good evening to everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Yes, come on everyone, show me your presence fast. Today we are 4 minutes late due to some technical reason. And yes, very good evening, Kiran, Beta, Parth, Santigya, Pratingya, Vidate, Priyanka, Shankaran, Ankur, Surinder, Aishwarya, Mohammed Sohail, Mansi, Hardik, Sanya Das, अजय चौहान, मोहम्मद, माधव, तनुशिका, हाँ खीर पूरी खाने चले गया था मैं माधव, आपको कैसे पता चला? सच्ची में? यस, गुड इवनिंग, वेंकटासाई, लिविंगस्टोन, मीनाक्षी, ज्योति, नेहा, प्रियंका, श्रुति, तुषार, शिवांजलि, विद्या, स्वाति, आयशा, यस, अनुषा, भाविका, यश, निनाद, श्रेया, अनमोल, वंदना, अंकुर, संतोष, अनमोल, रामनिवास, पात्रा जी, बसारू जी, बसाराजू, यस, वेरी गुड इवनिंग, अवनीश, तनु, कदाम्बरी भट्ट, मुक्तेश्वरी सोलंकी, रामदेवी, अमर, आशुतोष, लोकेश, कोकनिता, शिवम, नेहा, देवराज, स्वरूप, यस, वेरी गुड इवनिंग, कौशिक, आशुतोष, गौरव, अवनीश, सियप्पा, सॉरी साइपा, विराली, गुड इवनिंग। आज न्यू चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं ये क्या? यस बेटा, आज हम नया शुरू करेंगे बेटा। विराली, आज हम नया शुरू करेंगे बेटा, ठीक है? AS22, डोंट वरी, कल ही तो हमने स्टार्ट किया था। जाते जाते डबल वॉइस आ रही है, कहीं कोई गड़बड़ तो नहीं है? मैंने तो स्पीकर भी बंद कर रखा है। राधे राधे जी, ज्योति, राम झा, जय, केशव, कौशिक, यस, हार्दिक, मानसी, हाँ मानसी, तुम मुझे पता है तुम क्यों हंस रही हो? वो जो गलती से सियापा निकल गया था ना, हाँ, फेस पे खीर लगी हुई है। नहीं माधव, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वो तो पेट में जा चुकी है। कौशिक, शुभेंदु, यस, खालसी, सृष्टि, संध्या, yes, I can solve. You please post to the query portal whatever the facility has been provided by ICAI. Please post there. I will receive the query and I will answer that. Don't worry. Anyways, yes, up clear hai Hardik. Okay, very good evening to all rest of the students. Okay, I am now starting the class. Notes have been uploaded, beta Kaushik. Don't worry. I have just confirmed just before starting. Ajay Chauhan sir, Madhav ने सबको invite किया है. So you can go after class. Okay, beta. Okay. I'm starting the class. Notes not yet uploaded, beta. Notes have been uploaded. Please check again. I have confirmed with the technical team head, Mr. Ajit sir. So beta, please check once again. Before starting the class, I was confirming the same. Due to that, class was 5 minutes delay. Anyways, let's start. So beta, in the last class, at the last moment, we started our accounting standard 22. Although we are one lecture late, but still, institute will give, I think, some extra lecture, 1 or 2 extra lecture to cover that backlog, so that I can practice with you the questions related to exam also. Sir, can you explain the session? Yes, beta, but now it's the time for AS22. Okay, beta. Okay, let's start. Beta, in the earlier class, what I discussed with you, I started with you accounting for taxes on income. Please understand, I have time limitation. So and there must be sequence. So I am following that. I have to follow some rules of ICAI, and definitely we should follow. The rules, beta. So due to that limitation, I cannot carry so much of things in the class. Although I want to give you all the things as you already have seen in the AS4 and AS5. Anyways, come on, let's discuss. This is also very easy. AS accounting standard taxes, accounting for tax on income. Beta see. Before starting the class, I told you a basic background understanding how we calculate the income under different heads. Beta, there are different types of income which is being calculated in the Income Tax Act for taxability purpose. So beta, salary head, house property head, PGBP head, capital gain, and other source. In which head you needs accounting? Beta, in the case of profit and gain from business and profession, in shortcut we usually say PGPP because that belongs to business and profession. Yes, I am explaining the last class. Ria, don't worry. Sir, please upload practical question and answer PDF. Okay, I have one more thing for you. Don't worry, I will upload in a single PDF. Sorry, in particular accounting standard, you will have all the things of study material along with past examination question also. Okay, I will hand over to Ajit sir, and he will upload. Don't worry. Okay, what I can do, I will do. Don't worry. So I will give a comprehensive assignment in which you will be having accounting standard wise study material illustration along with solutions, and also the past examination question also in the same PDF. That I can do. Okay, beta. Okay. Sir, your voice is very low. Beta, please everyone tell me audio video everything is okay so that I can comfortably start the class. Tell me everyone, I am waiting for a message. Come on. So in the business and profession, you need to find out the net profit as per books also. For that, yes, it will be very helpful. But you are not giving me a help. I was waiting for your feedback. Most of the student has given the feedback, but still some of the student has have not posted their feedback to ICAI, and also they have not given me Google review. By searching as Google, you can give Google review, whatever the feeling you are having about the class. Anyways, but for business accounting, what we do, we prepare trading and profit and loss account, and we find out the profit as per books, what the profit is there as per accounts. But income tax is having different set of rules, by following which Income Tax Act calculate the taxable income as per Income Tax Act. Beta, now see what we do. We want to pay the tax on book profit as per books, but Income Tax Act says no, we have certain rules and regulation by which we shall allow some deductions so that your profit can be calculated as per the Income Tax Act. But how we calculate the income under head PGBP? We take the net profit as per profit and loss account, and we apply some reverse adjustment. Reverse adjustment means if any expenses have been deducted to calculate such profit, then we have to check whether that expense is allowed as per Income Tax Act or no. So there are two types of expenses which are allowed. Allowed in current year and allowed in further year. So we say that taxable as per Income Tax Act, those are allowed, but at different times. And sometimes we find out some of the expenses are not allowed. Now see, those which are not allowed. For example, we have taken the figure in the earlier illustration, earlier example we have taken in the last class. Expenses debited to P&L but not allowed as per Income Tax Act. Beta, this means that will never be allowed. That is a permanently disallowed. Another type of expenses have been added back. Expenses not allowed but will be allowed later on. It means as per Income Tax Act, for allowing those expenses, timings are different. Hence, for the time being, for the calculation of current year income, such expenses have been disallowed, but those will be allowed at a later stage. So this is called This is called timing difference. Next, some of the expenses are also there which have not been debited, although those have not been debited, but Income Tax Act says that those are allowed. Beta, since I am not teaching Income Tax Act, so I am having limitation to describe the things in detail. So what I am doing here is I am giving some of the examples so that you can correlate. Okay. Now next, less expenses earlier disallowed. Beta, you know timing difference as we discussed in the earlier class and right now also. Those expenses which are not being allowed at present but will be allowed later. Same kind of things happened in the earlier year. In those year, any expenses were disallowed because at that time income tax was not allowing. Income Tax Act postponed the allowance of that expenses for this year. So if any expenses are there, if any expenses are there which are which were earlier disallowed, but now allowed. So beta ji, so in this case we can say we shall be having the deduction as per Income Tax Act for those expenses which are allowed now, which have been postponed in the earlier period, and now those are being allowed to calculate the income as per Income Tax Act in the current year. I will give you an example, don't worry, but please first understand what I want to communicate with all of you, what I want to deliver you, because I am seeing some of the messages are there, but for the timing I am not able to attend the message because I am busy with all of you to deliver the revision of earlier class. Please see. Same is the case with incomes. Add Income Tax Act will add the incomes which have not been credited, although those have not been credited to P&L, but those are taxable under head business and profession. As per business, that is your income, but you have forgotten to credit that income to P&L. So Income Tax Act will add these income for calculation of your taxable income under hand PGBP, and then also some of the incomes which are exempt which are either exempt or not taxable under head PGBP. In that case, what Income Tax Act will do, as per Income Tax Act, for the purpose of calculation of taxable income under head PGBP as per Income Tax Act, such income will be reduced. Beta C, such a kind of income is also a permanent difference. Why? Because that income is either exempt or not taxable under head PGBP. It means that will never be taxable under head PGBP. So this was the figure which we found out as 40,000 were disallowed and 50,000 were disallowed, and we found out 12,90,000 as taxable income as per Income Tax Act. So here we found out two types of differences were there. Since I want to give you the concept in the easy manner, so I have taken only the expense side for the time being. But please, in the exam also, you are mostly finding the things in the same way. You are finding normally the things of expenses. So I am taking the example of expenses right now, please. So I am giving the attention to the message, and after replying the message, I will come back to this, please. While I will request you that if you are not having very important things to discuss through message, then please ignore the message up to the time I am revising your concept. Please, I am seeing your message so that I can feel that I am giving you proper attention. Okay, everything is okay. Sir, today voice is not clear. Sir, your audio and video is clear. Okay. Sir, I give feedback. Thank you so much, beta. Sir, your voice is not clear. Lokesh is saying your voice is not clear. Technical team, please, if you are working on the backend, please check. Is there any problem? Sir, it is difference between company. I will discuss Nagarjun. Okay, I am teaching in this way that none of the person is having the coaching class or they have not yet taken any knowledge regarding the Income Tax Act. So I am giving the class in this way. Okay. सर एक बार ये कॉन्सेप्ट हिंदी में समझा दीजिए. ओके बेटा. कैरी ऑन सर, एवरीथिंग इज ओके. ओके बेटा. नाउ लिसन टू मी. Okay. So technical team has given me green signal that your voice is absolutely perfect. And if some of the students are having the problem, kindly refresh your net beta. Okay, let's now discuss the concept in Hindi also up to this. So the Hindi student may also get the proper understanding. बेटा हिंदी वाले बच्चे सुनो, बेटा मैं भी हिंदी से था, बिंदास पूछना। देखो भाई, इनकम टैक्स एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग इनकम 5 हेड में कैलकुलेट की जाती है। आप लोग इनकम टैक्स एक्ट में पढ़ोगे। सैलरी हेड, बिजनेस हेड, हाउस प्रॉपर्टी हेड, कैपिटल गेन हेड, अदर सोर्स। तो जो बिजनेस हेड है, अकाउंटिंग का रोल वहीं पे आता है। अकाउंटिंग की नीड कहां पे होती है? बिजनेस या प्रोफेशन में। उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं? ट्रेडिंग पीएनएल या फिर इनकम एक्सपेंस बनाते हैं। तो ट्रेडिंग पीएनएल में क्या करते हैं? हमने अपना भैया प्रॉफिट निकाला, तो ये जो प्रॉफिट निकाला कि क्या ये प्रॉफिट हमारा टैक्सेबल है? क्योंकि बेटे इनकम टैक्स के अकॉर्डिंग इस प्रॉफिट पे टैक्स नहीं लगता, ये तो एज पर बुक प्रॉफिट है। हम क्या करना चाहते हैं? हम यहाँ पे ना टैक्स इस पे देना चाहते हैं। लेकिन इनकम टैक्स वाला क्या कहता है? एज पर इनकम टैक्स वो क्या कहते हैं? भाई देखो 12 लाख का जो प्रॉफिट है ना, वो रिवर्स कैलकुलेशन करते हैं। वो कहते हैं, यस बेटा तनुष्का, आई एम एग्री, टोटली एग्री। एनीवेज, नेट प्रॉफिट एज पर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस जो भी है भाई, 12 लाख का, आप एक काम करो, उसमें एड बैक कर दो। क्या एड बैक कर दो? कि वो वाले खर्चे जो इनकम टैक्स के अकॉर्डिंग अलाउ नहीं, ठीक है, परमानेंटली डिसअलाउ है, मतलब वो कभी अलाउ भी नहीं होगी आगे जाकर के। नंबर एक, जैसे यहाँ पे हमने एग्जांपल में लिया भाई 40,000 की, ठीक है। तो क्या होगा? इनकम टैक्स के एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग इनकम कैसे कैलकुलेट होगी? बताओ बताओ। ये खर्चे वापस से एड बैक हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये खर्चे घटा करके 12 लाख पे पहुंचे। अब क्या होगा? दूसरी वाले एक्सपेंसिव भी एड बैक होंगे। जैसे 50,000 की फिगर हमने यहाँ पे एग्जांपल में ले रखी है। ये 50,000 कौन से खर्चे? जो वाले एक्सपेंसिव नॉट अलाउड थे अर्लियर, लेकिन विल बी अलाउड लेटर ऑन। हेंस बेटा आज की डेट में ये 50,000 अलाउ नहीं है, आगे जाके अलाउ होंगे। तो ये क्या होगा? इनका टाइम अलाउ होने का अलग है एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट। इनकम टैक्स एक्ट वाले इस साल अलाउ नहीं कर रहे हैं, आगे जाके अलाउ करेंगे। तो ये कहते हैं ये डिफरेंस इनकम कैलकुलेट करने में एज पर बुक्स और एज पर कैलकुलेट करने में इसके एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट, दोनों में डिफरेंस है। ये डिफरेंस ऐसा है जो टाइमिंग डिफरेंस कहलाता है, क्योंकि वो आगे जाके अलाउ करेंगे। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट, कुछ खर्चे ऐसे हैं जो प्रॉफिट लॉस में डेबिट नहीं कर रखे इनकम टैक्स एक्ट, उसको घटा देते हैं। कुछ खर्चे ऐसे हैं, जैसे टाइमिंग डिफरेंस के करंट वाले 50,000 थे ना, ऐसे कोई पुराने आ रहे होंगे, तो वो कहते हैं पिछले साल डिसअलाउ होंगे या किसी और साल में डिसअलाउ हुए होंगे, अब ये यहाँ पर अलाउ हुए होंगे। तो क्या करना है कि उसको यहाँ पे घटा देना है। इनकम भाई कोई क्रेडिट नहीं कर रखी तो उसको इनकम टैक्स वाले जोड़ देंगे। कोई इनकम ऐसी होगी जो एग्जाम्प्ट होगी या बिजनेस सेट में नहीं आती होगी तो उसको घटा देंगे। ठीक है, तो भाई इस तरह से 12,90,000 की इनकम पे पहुंचे। तो डिफरेंस कितना है? 12,90,000 और 12 में 90,000 का। सो 90,000 दैट इज द 90,000 इज द डिफरेंस। नाउ इट्स द टाइम टू डिस्कस विद ऑल द स्टूडेंट पैरेलली in English. So permanent difference and timing difference, these two types of difference are there for this 90,000. So I have classified this difference in this way in the earlier class. As per books 12 lakh, as per income tax act 12 lakh 90,000. The difference is 90,000. As per simple concept, on the books income, net profit as per books, tax comes out if 30% is the rate, that comes out 3 lakh 60,000. As per income tax act, what is the rate? 30%. Then on 12 lakh 90,000, the tax will be 3 lakh 87,000. The 27,000 is the difference. This 27,000 is the difference of tax, because such has been calculated in this way. The 3 lakh 60,000 and 387,000 both are having the difference of 27,000, and such 27,000 has been can be directly calculated to 90,000 also. But such 90,000 are having two figures, 40,000 and 50,000. On 40,000 and on 50,000, if I do the calculation in this way, permanently disallowed income is expense, permanently disallowed expense is 40,000 and timing difference is 50,000, on which we can calculate such 27,000 separately. First, let me understand that everything is okay up to this or no. Now, I am taking the doubt. Tanushka beta, if you are having any doubt, then please post. Now, I will not take so much of things in this way. I will clearly tell to ICAI that please allow me some more time so that I can take all your doubts. Don't worry. I will again repeat that thing. Okay, beta. I will definitely re-communicate to ICAI. Okay, beta. So please ask but all the doubts. Devraj, sir ji, please again 5 step of income tax speak. बेटा इनकम टैक्स की क्लास नहीं है, मरवाओगे क्या देवराज? उड़वा दो तुम मेरे को आज ही है. पार्थ, sir, by such revision I got this doubt solved very clearly. Thank you so much sir. आप कल से बता रहे हो इसलिए क्लियर हुआ. ओके बेटा. Okay, no doubt. Okay sir. Okay, clear, crystal clear. Okay. I'm asking to okay. Tanushka was there, which you are asking now. Part. Okay. सो परमानेंट डिफरेंस वाला सर फिर से समझा दीजिए. ओके तुषार, मैं अब हिंदी में बता देता हूँ. बेटा जो कभी अलाउ नहीं होगा, 40,000 के खर्चे ऐसे थे ना जो इनकम टैक्स एक्ट में डिसअलाउड थे. अगर आपने थोड़ा बहुत इनकम टैक्स पढ़ रखा तो आपको सेक्शन नंबर भी दे गया, सेक्शन 40 सबसेक्शन 8. भाई किसी का टैक्स बनता था और हमने उस खर्चे पे टैक्स काट के जमा नहीं कराया तो गवर्नमेंट हमें वो खर्चे अलाउ ही नहीं करती. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मान लें किसी के फादर कहीं जॉब भी करते हैं. इफ समवन फादर इज in job, then on his salary the tax is deducted by the employer of your father. If someone of your someone out of you is, suppose I am taking example on me, as I am my father was head constable in police and government was paying salary to him and government was deducting the tax on the salary part which government was paying to my father. Okay beta, in that case government is what? Government is also running a business organization, for example. So how government will calculate its income for the particular department, for the particular segment? The income minus expense and then profit is there, but on that expense tax must be deducted, otherwise any organization is not allowed that expense. In that case, if you are an employer and you are paying the salary without deducting the tax, if tax is applicable to him, then you will not be allowed this expense as a deduction in the profit and loss, and you will be having the net profit higher. In that case, you will be charged for that tax. Okay beta. So otherwise this will be disallowed and this will never be allowed until and unless you will deposit the tax. So beta see, so section 40A was the example only that someone is paying the expenses which are not allowed as per income tax act. In that case that will never be allowed, that will be permanently disallowed. Hence such difference for calculation of income as per income tax act and as per books, both are different, and that is the difference that will never be allowed. So this is called permanent difference. But the timing difference is difference. The timing difference is different. That will not be allowed right now, but that will be allowed later on. For example, 43B expenses. In that case, the expenses are allowed on cash basis while you are actually paying. Okay. Example with those expenses name allowed or disallowed under PGP. Okay, sir, how to get to know the permanent difference, timing difference? Sir, class is not coming in YouTube, sir. Class is not coming in YouTube. No beta, I am also watching the class as YouTube parallelly. Everything is okay beta. Please refresh your net. सर आप बहुत एफर्ट कर रहे हो हमारे लिए. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू बेटा मानसी. सर एक्सपेंसेस नॉट अलाउड बट लेटर ऑन अलाउड. सो प्रॉफिट लॉस में ये ऑलरेडी लेस है. टाइमिंग पे सर देयर इज नो इनकम ऑन टाइम in income tax. No income of time. I'm not able to understand your doubt beta. Vaishali, please repost your doubt with more explanation. Anyways, okay, I am taking another example. Everyone, I am taking another example. Come on, let's start with different example. So I have designed another example for you by which you will understand. So it was the revision up to the last class. Please take the example. See, this is what example number 1. Please see. Suppose everyone, suppose. Come on, everyone, suppose. Sir, what to suppose? Tell us. Only then we can suppose. Yes. Suppose, beta, these are the years. And we are having 3 years. Beta, see. Year number 1, year number 2, and then year number 3. Please write down, please note it down. Although I can also teach you through already written notes or PDF, but I want to deliver the things in the live mode. So you will be having the perfect knowledge like face-to-face classes only when you will be writing. Please note it down with me. So these are the year 2022, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25. See, this is what as per books. As per books. पापा वाला एग्जांपल हिंदी में बता दूं भाभी का बताता हूं बेटा yes sir super teaching thank you beta sir it's working on YouTube perfectly thank you beta okay as per books first note the example with me everyone you will enjoy this example and you will get clarity of each and every concept in this chapter because if you are practicing with this example we are preparing the books you know statement of profit loss yes sir so we are calculating some things beta see suppose in the statement of profit loss in the books how we calculate the profit see revenue is there yes sir suppose revenue is there that is how much 10 lakh suppose the same revenue is there 10 lakh for continue 3 years for simplifying the concept I am trying to this explain this example beta expenses are also deducted direct or indirect raw material consumed change in inventory etc 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 employee benefit etc etc all the expenses direct or indirect don't ask me again D for direct ID for indirect so I am writing here D or ID any expenses so beta suppose this is what 8 lakh 8 lakh 8 lakh now company has spent some expenses on scientific research assets. Company has bought a scientific research. Okay, Sandhya, I will discuss that beta. Suppose company has spent how much amount? 1,20,000. 1,20,000 was expense for scientific research. Those who have not yet read Income Tax Act, I want to give you one thing here. But as per Income Tax Act, 1,20,000 is immediately allowed for scientific research. Okay, beta? What I am telling you, for the Income Tax Act, scientific research expenses are allowed 100% in the same year in which such expenses are occurred. But by expanding this, the scientific research assets was purchased and life of the assets as per books I am writing here life was 3 years. Please understand if we are charging the depreciation in books then how will you charge this depreciation sir very simple cost is equal to 1,20,000 and scrap value is having 0 since nothing has been given that is nil and the life is 3 years hence sir in this case 40,000 will be depreciation for each year so can I say in the books we shall be charging the depreciation amount as per books, that is 40,000. So except this, all the expenses have been deducted. Now it's the time to reduce depreciation. Depreciation for assets of SR. I am writing here SR means scientific research. Okay, beta. Now see. So how will you reduce such depreciation? Sir, we shall reduce such depreciation amount in each year. And up to this, now you will reduce all the expenses. And what will you find? Sir, we will find out here profit before tax, PBT. If I am writing PBT, then can you please tell me, is there anything, is there any person who is having problem? PBT I am writing in abbreviation, profit before tax. So साइंटिफिक रिसर्च क्या होता है, असेट्स क्या होता है बेटा? साइंटिफिक रिसर्च होती है ना, जैसे आप समझ लो बड़ी रिसर्च हुई थी अभी, क्या हुई थी कि भाई कोरोना की मेडिसिन बनाने के लिए बड़ी बड़ी मशीनें लगाई, उन पर रिसर्च करके देखते रहे, फिर उसको आदमी पे डालते रहे, वगैरह वगैरह। कोई भी हम साइंटिफिक रिसर्च करते हैं तो उसके लिए असेट्स खरीदते हैं ना बेटा, तो उसकी बात होगी। एनीवेज, now come back to class. Beta, what is profit before tax? So very simple. How much amount is there? 1,60,000. 1,60,000. 1,60,000. Very easy. Very easy. Now, everyone, see. Suppose we are also calculating the income as per income tax act. So I am copying the same thing. Now please see. We are calculating here the income as per income tax act. For time saving, I am copying. Now please write down here as per income tax act. Please write down here as per income tax act. If you will focus on this example, you will not be having any doubt in this. Yes, please understand this example clearly. If you are having even a single doubt, then ask immediately. No sir, understood clearly. Okay beta, no problem sir. Yes. So now see beta, how we calculate income as per income tax act. Beta, scientific research expense was there. That was how much? Scientific research expense, that is the capital expense because assets was purchased. Yes sir. That was how much? That was 1,20,000. Yes, please check again. We have already written there. Yes sir, 1,20,000 is there. That was assets was purchased, and for that in the books we have charged the depreciation annually 40,000. But as per income tax act, 100% allowed, even though that is the expense related to capital assets for the purpose of if the assets has been purchased for the scientific research. Anyways, I am not going into depth of the text. Since I am teacher of accounts, so I am taking only the advantage of some provision in my account subject. Now see. So how that will be allowed? So that will not be called here depreciation. Okay, then what will be called? So here as per income taxes, that will be called as deduction. Like other deductions, the name is different for scientific research, and that is covered under section 35. Okay. Don't go with the section if anyone is not having the understanding of this chapter up to this. If he or she has not yet read, please see. So that will be allowed immediately in the same year. So 120,000 will be completely allowed in the same year, even though that is a capital expenditure. So what will be income before tax as per income tax act? Everyone, please tell me first, as per this, how much will be amount? 2 lakh minus 120, that is 80,000. Okay, and that will be directly 2 lakh and that will be 2 lakh. Yes, of course. Beta, see how this is calculated as per Income Tax Act. Now see, I am, instead of writing in this way, whatever I have written here, now see how I will do in this case. I will do the things in this case, instead of writing this in this way, that revenue, expense, deduction, in this way. How I will do this thing? I hope everyone has noted this. Please tell me, everyone has noted this or not? Please tell me first, everyone has noted this or not? Everyone, please tell me, everyone has noted this or not? As per Income Tax Act, I will do the things in detail. Don't worry. This lecture will be dedicated only to the practice of AS22. Yes, noted, noted. Okay, because I want to cut this thing only for me, but you will not cut. Okay, beta. Now see how income tax calculated same 80,000. See, Income Tax Act says in this way. Income Tax Act says in this way. Income tax start with the profit calculated as per accounting books. So the profit is there. What is that? This one. So this profit is taken. This profit is taken to start the calculation for income under head PGBP. So beta, how they write it? Net profit as per books. Yes, sir. That is how much? That is how much? Sir, that is 1,60,000, 1,60,000, 1,60,000. Okay, okay. 1,60,000, 1,60,000, 1,60,000. Now it is checked. Is there any expenses that is disallowed? Come on, everyone. Is there any expenses which is disallowed? Add back the disallowed disallowed expenses. Yes, sir. I am writing this with pink color, and you know why I am writing this with pink color. Disallowed. Sir, in each year, for scientific research, we have calculated the depreciation. Income Tax Act will say we are allowing you 100%, and this 40,000 will be added back. This 40,000 will be added back because income tax is not allowing this as a depreciation. Income tax is allowing this 100% in the same year in which such is incurred. So I am writing 120,000 now with pink color, and you know why I am choosing this. Okay, beta. Now see. Now it's the time to note this thing. Sir, calculation समझ में नहीं आया. Why deduction is taken for the year 2020 to 23 only? Why deducted? Yes, beta. I discussed with you all the income tax provision as per Income Tax Act. The scientific research expenses, even that is for capital assets, that is for fixed assets, that is still allowed as 100% as deduction. It means instead of depreciation, that total amount is transferred directly to P&L as an expense. Okay, that is called deduction under section, that is as per Income Tax Act you will find under section 35. And if you have not read income tax, don't worry. That's the reason I am telling you points in simplest manner, that please take this provision understanding right now, that as per Income Tax Act, this is allowed 100% in the same year. So Income Tax Act is not saying that this should be depreciated over the time. Income tax give the benefit to the business person, to the business entity, to allow all the amount in the same year. Yes, beta. Absolutely perfect, beta. Basabarji. Yes. Confusing, son? Okay, understood sir. Yes sir, notice a depreciation deduction is a permanent difference. No beta, that is not the permanent difference, because don't worry, I will discuss that also. Here depreciation was added back. Why? Because this amount was added back because depreciation is not allowed in this way. Depreciation is allowed directly one time. Okay, and name has been changed only, that is the deduction. So uh, can I get your message that everything is clear up to this? How Income Tax Act will calculate the income? As per Income Tax Act will take that net profit as per books, and all the expenses disallowed will be added back, and allowed will be reduced, less allowed. This is what allowed. So I am waiting, beta. Yes, beta. Always 100%, beta. Bhavika. Okay. In practical life, so company can maintain accounts as per Income Tax Act or General Accounting. Beta, I am practicing with top 10 firm, CA firm. Okay, beta, and I am usually seeing all the things in practical life. I always audit the calculation also. So I am giving you, since you are asking, in the practical life, company can maintain the accounts as per Income Tax Act or General Accounting. No, as per Income Tax Act, only the fixed assets register is maintained, because depreciation as per Income Tax Act is different. Okay, beta, and deferred tax calculation and taxation calculation is also calculated. Okay, beta, don't worry. So the books are not being maintained as per Income Tax Act separately, specifically. Okay, beta, only the calculation is done as per Income Tax Act. No, beta, Neelam, these are timing. The income tax is giving you in the same year at the same time, but you are asking for different times. So beta, as per Income Tax Act, the time is different for allowing. That's the reason it is called timing difference, because we are asking in a different way, and income tax is allowing all the same 120 is being allowed, but in with a different time. See, you will see, we were also asking for 1,20,000, but we were asking over the time, so our demanding time was different for that deduction, but Income Tax Act is allowing on a single moment at this time. Hence, so the timing difference is this one, that income tax is allowing at a different time, and we are asking for, we are demanding that deduction as at different time. So that's the reason it is called timing difference. Sir, in this chapter we have to reinstate the flows of books with the Income Tax Act. Yes, beta. Yes, but not the books. Only the calculation will be there. There is no need to change the books. Don't worry. Separate working is there, and that is the work. So can I move further, everyone? Give me a green signal if you are having the doubt. I do not want to waste any of your time, and I don't want to waste your effort. I want to give you 100% clarity now. Please let me know. So is this green signal from everyone, so that I can start now? Give me a green signal. Everything clear? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now can you please tell me? Can you please tell me what will be the tax? What will be the tax, sir? If tax rate is 30%, I am taking, if tax rate is 30%, what is the amount, beta? Sir, tax will come out at the rate of 30%, that is 24,000. How much? 24,000. 24,000. 30%, na? That is what? 60,000. Okay, 60,000. Yes, sir. Sir, due to income tax concept in accounting standard is confusing, but if we see this lecture again, we will clear all the concept. Okay, Priyanka. Spreadsheet calculation for tax calculation, separate calculation. Yes, beta, no doubt, sir. So, do we make these both charts in a exam? How will question ask? Yes, beta, you can prepare that chart also. कैलकुलेशन एक बार हिंदी में प्लीज सर. ओके, तुषार भाई देखो, इसको टाइमिंग डिफरेंस क्यों बोला गया है? हम लोग इनकम टैक्स एक्ट से कह रहे थे कि भाई साहब हमें ना 40-40 हजार के हिसाब से अलग अलग टाइम पे डिडक्शन दे दो, लेकिन इन्होंने क्या किया, इनकम टैक्स वाले कहते भाई अलग अलग नहीं, हमारा टाइम अलग है, तो वो क्या करते हैं, वो वन शॉट में अलाउ कर रहे हैं एक ही साल में 2022-23 में। तो टाइमिंग डिफरेंस इसलिए कहा गया है इसको, क्योंकि वो टाइम अलग है एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट अलाउ करने का। ओके बेटा, नाउ सी एवरीवन, so this is what 24,000, 60,000, 60,000. How we calculate the income tax provision in our books? Beta, please see. Please see. While we calculate in the practical life, while we are in company and we calculate the income tax provision, you know, we create the provision in income tax. Usually we find out the in the final account question below the trial balance there is an adjustment to create income tax provision. Yes. How that income tax provision is calculated in the practical life by all of you chartered accountant, you must understand. First, you will take the net profit, whatever the net profit you will be having in the company in which you are as a chartered accountant working there, as a CFO, as a finance department person there. So you will start with the net profit. You will take the net profit from the books and you will redo the calculation. You will find out this tax, and after that only you will be creating the provision. How will you account for that provision? Sir, we have calculated. Now in the books we shall pass a entry for the provision. We shall now say this is what provision for tax, provision for tax. So as per income tax act we do calculation in our working note and then we create the provision for the same in our books. Okay, so 24,000 we calculated for first year, 60,000 we calculated for first year, and for second year next year also you calculated this one. And after putting the figure in the statement of profit loss, then you find out that this is the profit after tax. This is the profit PAT, profit after tax. Can you please tell me what is the amount, everyone? But I am ignoring the health cess. I am ignoring the cess, etc., surcharge, etc. Please. Okay. So 1,60,000 minus 24,000. If we create the provision by applying the Income Tax Act calculation, then we find out that this is our profit after tax in the books. And here we find out 1 lakh as profit after tax. Okay. So easy it is. भाई देखो, हमने एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट पहले प्रोविजन निकाला और फिर उसको हमने बुक्स में एंट्री डाल रहे हैं, भाई इतनी प्रोविजन बननी है। ठीक है जी, क्योंकि ऐसा तो नहीं ब्लंटली वहां कुछ भी प्रोविजन बना देते होंगे, पहले कैलकुलेशन करते होंगे उसके बाद ही तो बुक्स में प्रोविजन बनाते होंगे ना। यस, इन अकाउंट्स, एज पर बुक्स मींस इन अकाउंट्स। यस, नाउ बेटा ये कितना आया, ये आ गया कितना, 1 लाख। नाउ 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 सी एवरीवन, now please understand this thing. Profit after tax in the first year is different, and as per books and as per this, if you will find out, see, I am writing here a table. Please understand this. Please prepare this table also. This one, this is the last table to discuss with you all. See, this is what 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25. What happened? Sir, our accounting profit is profit as per accounts is how much? That is 1,60,000. Yes, sir. 1,60,000. Yes, sir. 1,60,000. Yes, sir. Sir, on which if we apply simple provision of 30%, sir, in the books there could be 48,000. Yes, sir. 48,000. Yes, sir. 48,000. Yes, sir. Now, sir, what happened in the first year? First year, as per applying simple provision, the tax comes out this one. But while what we do in this case, while tax as per income tax act provision we created in the books, that is 24,000. Yes, it means instead of 48,000, what we did here, we in the first year what we did, saving of tax in first year. How much? That is 24,000. But you know, if we say we have saved 24,000 in first year, how, sir? How? Beta, see, Please see, instead of 48,000, we calculate the provision 24,000. So can you see this, that there is a difference of 24,000? Yes, as per Income Tax Act, we have calculated 24,000, while as per books, we should create the provision at the rate of 30%. How much? 48,000. Instead of applying the 30% for calculating the provision as per books on this 160, 48,000, we calculated only 24,000. It means in the first year we have saved the tax, but it doesn't mean that we have saved the tax, because in the first year, although we have saved, what happened in the next year? See, please analyze with me. Please put your pen down and analyze with me what happened in the next year. Sure, in the next year, tax should be 48,000. Yes, in the next year, 23, 24, this one, tax should be 48,000. Yes, but we calculated the provision as per Income Tax Act, that is 60,000. It means in the books, in the next year, we are charging the tax more. It means, beta, here we have to pay in the next year. We have, if we save in the first year 24,000, then additional tax we have to pay in the next year. That is how much? 12,000. Can you please tell me the same analysis in the next year? Sir, in the next year 24, 25, if we apply the 30% directly, on which the book's profit, that is 160,000, as we do in the question of 11th 12th class, but now we are chartered, we have to do the provision as per Income Tax Act calculation in the books. Now we should do 48,000, but how we did? So now we created the provision 60,000. It means in the next year also we have to pay some additional tax. It means this is just deferment of tax. In the first year, if you are saving 24,000, that will be compensated in the next year, but the timing to compensate that difference of tax will be different. That's the reason it is called timing difference. The tax on timing difference. Beta, here we are learning the accounting for taxes of income on income. We have to understand two things. This is not an 11th 12th class question in which you are applying directly the percentage on the books profit. In the books, you calculate the provision first as per Income Tax Act, then you put the same provision in the books and you find out what the difference, timing different, that has to be accounted. This is also called deferment of tax. Beta, in the first year you are saving 24,000. It means you are inviting the future tax liability. You are just deferring the taxation liability. This is called DTL, deferred tax liability. एज पर बुक्स में डिडक्शन है, बट एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट में डिडक्शन क्यों नहीं है? है ना बेटा, मतलब टाइमिंग डिफरेंस है. सर कैन यू प्लीज एक्सप्लेन द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द current provision tax paid? Yes beta, I will tell that. Sir, 12,000 how you calculate? Okay, again I am telling you, I am repeating the discussion beta, complete question. Please understand, put your pen down and be focused. I am explaining complete question again. Okay, before moving further, I want to give you one thing also. Can you please tell me what is the tax you have put it in the balance sheet? See, in the P&L, that is how much. If you will do total of all these things, that is what? That is, of course, 1,44,000. Yes, 1,44,000. Yes. See, and if you could apply the same 30%, that will also be same 1,44,000. See, if you want to apply directly 30% of the profit before tax, 1,06,000, then you will be having still the same total tax amount. 1,44,000 is the tax that will be charged according to your earlier calculation which you were doing in the 12th and foundation class. 1,60,000, 30%, 48, 48, 48. That will be total 144. Yes. We want to do this thing in this way, yes, but as per AS22 we have to create provision in this way, and what the amount will be, still the same amount is there, only the timing to timing of tax is different, because of which, because of this 40,000 allowance or disallowance only. See see as per books that was allowed in different year, but as per income tax act that was allowed in the single year. This is only the difference due to which the timing of taxation is different. Please understand this thing. As per books, if we calculate the tax, how will you calculate the tax? Sir, we shall calculate on 1,60,000 in this way, directly 30%, 40,000, yes, 40,000. But as per income tax act provision, we have to do the accounting as per AS22, and AS22 also do accounting for timing difference also. Okay, beta. See, same 144 is being charged in different way because of income tax act provision, because income tax is having its own set of rules to apply for calculation of tax as per income. And in the practical life, this AS is fully applied. In the practical life, you have to create the provision in the books as per uh, as per calculation which you have to do in the practical life as per income tax act. Okay, beta. So here the provision in the books is being made based on the same set of rules of income tax act. So same 144 has been calculated in different way by applying the calculation suggested by income tax act. Okay, beta. Disallowed and allowed as per the correct timing. Okay, beta. So and now I am seeing your messages. If someone is there who is having any doubt, then please let me know. Now I am focusing on your message. I am waiting. Please re-send your message if you are having any doubt. Otherwise, give me a green signal so that I can give you another example. Got it? Okay. Okay. Some of you are getting the things after the discussion, and after posting the doubt, you are also posting that now got it. Yes. The main thing is that only to listen, beta. Please understand the flow. If you are having any doubt, then please give me your doubt. Please show third table. No doubt, sir. Okay. Clear, sir. Clear, sir. Okay, beta. I am showing you third table. No doubt, sir. Please tell me your doubt if any of you are having doubt. Otherwise, give me that, sir. Clear. Still, even though you will say clear, still I will explain one more time. Still, I will explain one more time in English and Hindi. Okay, so that you may be absolutely perfect clear. Sir, understood? Yes, sir. Clear. Got it, sir. What is deferred tax assets? I will tell you, beta. Don't worry. I am the driver of a plane which is moving like this, like this. Okay, beta. If I will go to deferred tax, in that case, plane will move to down. Okay, beta. That is the advanced concept. Don't worry. No doubt, sir. Move to next. I got it, sir. What are the other income and expenses which are adjusted, sir? In exam, should we write the provision for maximum questions? If yes, how to know which provision will apply? Beta, you will also be reading the income tax act in the examination while your attempt will fall. In that case, you will be going with all the weapons, all the sword of accounting, income tax act, all the things. Okay, beta. So you will not be having any confusion with that. Okay, beta. So what will the entry for the provision? I will tell in the next example. Entry will be discussed later on. First, and understand the concept. So deferred, current, provision, and tax paid classification. Yes, beta. I will tell each and everything in the next example. Don't worry, sir. How 24,000 calculated in the first table? Okay. Sir जी deferred tax means we give no beta, I am not discussing that. Don't worry. 144 कैसे आया मैं दोबारा बता देता हूँ बेटा. Krishna, I am telling you. Now see. So I am explaining again the detailed example. I am explaining again this example. Okay, beta. Now, please, I request you again. Please put your pen down, sir. Please explain with study material illustration, sir. Yes, I am going to that, but only after this. Don't worry. I am going to that, and through which I will also tell you the entries, but only after clarity of this calculation. This is also the past examination question. Don't worry. Only the figure has been either double or half. See, better this is example, and I'm explaining you again. So I am not now able to see your message. Can I request you please for few minutes until I explain this example fully in English and Hindi? Please don't message so that I mean not because I am not able to attend your message for the time being only. Okay. Now please see. So first in English and then in Hindi with full clarity. Please understand. There is an organization which made sale in the first year, in the second year, in the third year, 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 10 lakh. And all the expenses put it in the statement of profit and loss, whether in the form raw material consumed, whether in the form of purchase of stock in trade, whether in the form of employee benefit expenses, whether administration expenses, finance costs, etc., etc. All the expenses are there. These are 8 lakh, 8 lakh, 8 lakh, except one depreciation that is being presented here separately. So organization also did one more thing. Organization bought an assets for the scientific research purpose. That was costing rupees 1,20,000. And being an accountant did this. Accountant charged depreciation 40,000 because he was not having the understanding of income tax act. Hence, what he did, he charged depreciation as per normal set of rules of depreciation. That estimated life is 3 years. So 120 will be depreciated over the time and scrap value 0. So 40,000 was inserted added in the expenses as a depreciation. Hence, after that, accountant calculated profit before tax. And all of you, chartered accountant, went there for audit and you asked him, sir, you have not done the proper treatment. You should calculate that income tax provision as per income tax act. Then, as per your suggestion, he took classes for income tax act and he started this. He took his profit before tax. See, he took this profit and he started to calculate that how the income tax act calculates the taxable income, because as per accountant 160 is taxable income. As per accountant 160 is taxable income, and accountant was here going in this way. Accountant was calculating that this is the tax which I will create in each year as a provision. But due to income tax act provision, accountant has to do some different treatment. How? Accountant did the calculation in this way, and net profit was adjusted with the adjustment for the set of rules as decided in the income tax act provision. So accountant did the reverse calculation. 160 was taken as a starting point. 160 you have been calculated by deducting all the expenses 8 lakh and also by deducting 40,000. But as per income tax act, 1,20,000 was not allowed in the form of 40,000. As per income tax act, 120 was allowable in the single year, in the first year in which such was incurred, because such expenditure belongs to scientific research capital assets, scientific research assets purchase, and as per income tax act, it is 100% allowed in the same year. Okay, so accountant did this one. Oh, what I did, accountant started to recalculate. Accountant was saying, this is what net profit as per books I have calculated. Yes, I have did some mistake for calculation. Accountant start to realize, and accountant added back this 40,000. He was saying, oh no, at this depreciation is not allowed. This is not allowed in this way. This is allowed directly in the first year. So in this case, accountant calculated correctly applying the provision of income tax act, and accountant calculated this income, that is the taxable income for each year. Now, accountant has also calculated the correct income tax that will be called current tax. Can I give this name? Current tax also? Yes, sir. We can also say this is what current tax for each year. We can say this is what current tax as per income tax act. So this is called current tax for each year. That, for example, for 22-23, 24,000 will be called as this is the current year tax. 23-24, 60,000 will be called current year tax. Now see. After using these things, so income tax act calculation has been done and accountant started to apply the same thing, and now accountant moved to books and created the provision. So 24,000 was created in the first year so that our income tax provision in the books can be seen for the same, so that we can note having the difference between the income tax act provision as per income tax act and as per books, so that the same tax provision can be there in the books, or how much amount of tax will be calculated as per income tax department. So accountant applied this provision in each year. For the time being, I am not able to see your messages. If you are messaging, beta, please focus here. So after explaining the things, I will focus there. Anyways, so beta, although accountant has also done the same provision, but that provision was made at different point of time. Okay, beta. Now see, you will be finding here the difference between the taxation as per books and as per income tax act. Beta, since here the difference between the income calculated as per income tax act and as per accountant in its books, in its accounts, the difference was timing difference only. Here there is no question, there is no point in this question for permanent difference. Here in this question, only the timing differences are there, because income tax was allowing that deduction at a different point of time. What happened in this case? Accountant wanted to charge depreciation of 48,000 in 22-23, but by applying the provision of income tax act, accountant has to create the provision of 24,000 in the books. It means accountant did this thing. What accountant did this? Accountant has not created the provision of 24,000. It means accountant has saved the tax in the first year. It seems that only 24,000 is required to pay, but in actually what was happening, that 24,000 was just deferring, because in the later on year 12,000 was the additional provision in books which we have to create. How, sir? Check the first year first. In the first year we calculated the provision 24,000, but as per accounting it should be 48,000. But to apply the provision, to comply the income tax act, he created the provision of 24. It means saving of provision is there, that is 24,000. But in the next year what happened? As per accountant 48,000 should be the tax, but as per income tax act, while accountant calculated, then he found out that need to be 60,000. Oh my god, it means he has to create some more provision in the next year. Yes, that is 12,000. Same is the case with 24-25. In that case also he has to create some extra provision as per income tax act to comply the income tax act, 12,000. It means it is just a deferment of tax liability. Hence, such is called deferred tax liability, and this is just because of timing difference, beta. This is the explanation from my side in English. Now I am explaining in Hindi for the Hindi student. बेटा देखो, अकाउंटेंट ने ये इनकम एज पर बुक्स उसने बना रखी थी, भैया हमारा प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स है 1,60,000, 1,60,000, 1,60,000, और अकाउंटेंट चाहता था हर साल 30% लगा करके 48,000 की प्रोविजन बनाना। लेकिन हुआ क्या, अब ये 11-12 का क्वेश्चन तो है नहीं। प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में अकाउंटेंट को इनकम टैक्स एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग कैलकुलेशन करके फिर उसी को बुक्स में प्रोविजन बनाना होता है, ताकि उसका टैक्स का प्रोविजन उतना ही बैठे लगभग जितने के आसपास की इनकम टैक्स की लायबिलिटी बैठती है। तो उसने क्या किया, एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट ये प्रोविजन निकाला। तो पहले साल प्रोविजन कितने का है बेटा, 24,000 का। और वो क्यों आया? क्योंकि भाई यहाँ पर क्या हुआ, टाइमिंग अलग थी। जो डेप्रिसिएशन लगा था ना 40,000 का, वो एडबैक कर दिया गया, क्योंकि 1 लाख 20,000 सीधा एक ही साल में घटाने के लिए इनकम टैक्स वालों ने बोला था कि भाई हम तो तभी अलाउ कर देंगे। तो बेटा कितना आ रहा था प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स? 80,000। टैक्स कितना है? 24,000, 60,000, 60,000। तो अब इस केस में पता क्या हुआ, अकाउंटेंट तो चाह रहा था कि एज पर अकाउंटेंट तो 48,000 हो, लेकिन इनकम टैक्स कहता था भाई 24,000 का प्रोविजन बनेगा, यानी कि यहाँ पर 24,000 का कम प्रोविजन बनाया गया फर्स्ट ईयर में। लेकिन नेक्स्ट ईयर में क्या हुआ, अकाउंटेंट चाहता था 48,000 का, लेकिन इनकम टैक्स एक्ट क्या कह रहा है, 60,000 का प्रोविजन बनाना होगा, क्योंकि कैलकुलेशन इनकम टैक्स एक्ट की क्या बोल रही है, 60,000। इसका मतलब पता है क्या है, नेक्स्ट ईयर 12,000 का एक्स्ट्रा प्रोविजन बनाना हुआ। और यही केस हुआ 24-25 में। अगर देखा जाए तो ये जो 24,000 की जो फर्स्ट ईयर में सेविंग की हमने हमने क्या किया, एक तरह से डेफरमेंट कर रखा है। उसको अभी ना बना करके हमने क्या किया, अगले साल में जाके बनाएंगे, अगले साल में जाके बनाएंगे। जैसे हम होमवर्क नहीं डेफर करते रहते हैं, एज वी डेफर आवर होमवर्क। यस, basically that is not the saving of our effort, that is the deferment of our homework liability. In the same case, that is not the saving of 24,000, that is just deferment of our taxation liability. Now I am asking you whether you have understood or not. Sir, what is the entry for the deferment? I will tell everything, every entry, don't worry. But first I want to understand whether anyone is having doubt. Please let me know by message that up to this everything is okay or not. भाई ये बता दो जल्दी से, यहाँ तक सब कुछ ओके है कि नहीं, क्योंकि आपके लिए सबसे पहले जानना जरूरी था। बट टाइमिंग डिफरेंस क्या है, उस पर डिटेल क्या होता है वो हम बात करेंगे। राहुल सर, व्हाट हैपेंस इफ बिजनेस गेट्स द बेनिफिट इन द फर्स्ट ईयर बाय सेविंग इन टैक्स एंड अर्न्स इनकम लेस देन द बेसिक एग्जम्पशन? राहुल, मैं तुम्हारी बात को ना पूरी तरह समझ नहीं पा रहा। प्लीज एक बार तुम राहुल, इफ यू कैन देन प्लीज गिव इन मोर डिटेल द क्वेश्चन। प्लीज resend more in more detail. Green signal, everything is clear sir, understood sir, everything is clear, all okay, understood, crystal clear sir, clear all point, understood, must clear एकदम okay बेटा, Mohammed said yes sir, okay sir, income tax paid, wide the difference between the provision and tax paid, बेटा that is different, that is the cash flow, that is the final account chapter in which you will understand that. Okay, because I'm having the limitation to go in the other subject anyways, or other chapter. Sir, saving, yes beta, Tanishka, saving because we are creating less provision. Instead of 48,000 we are creating only 24,000 provision. So do you know, we have created less provision, and in case of second year we have created 60,000 provision, while there was accountant was expecting only 48,000, but due to compliance of income tax act he has to create 60,000 provision. Same is the case with next year. Okay, so in first year although he saved, how he saved, he has no debited to PNL with 24,000, but in the next year he has to debit that 24,000 in two parts because of timing difference. This topic no doubt sir, clear sir, and thank you for explaining again and again. यहाँ फिर सेकेंड एंड थर्ड ईयर में 60, यस बेटा, वेरी गुड प्रियंका, यस, प्रैक्टिस इज नीडेड, यस, नाउ वी आर स्टार्टिंग और practice, don't worry. Okay, now move to the next part. Can I start? Yes sir, but before moving that, come on, let's start to write. Come on, let's start to write. Scope, please write down some important points, please. What do you mean by all this, beta? Koshi sir, I am not able to understand the symbols in दोनों saving. सर बुक्स में कौन सा टैक्स लेना पड़ेगा सर? एज पर इनकम टैक्स है बेटा, एज पर इनकम टैक्स प्रोविजन बनाते हैं ना बेटा, इसीलिए तो दिक्कत आ रही है, क्योंकि इनकम टैक्स एक प्रोविजन बनाएंगे तो क्या होगा, हमें वो भी रखना पड़ेगा और एज पर बुक्स भी रखना पड़ेगा। अभी मैं क्वेश्चन कराऊंगा, उसकी जरिए बात होगी, पहले मैं जरा लिखा दूं। यस, नाउ अंडरस्टूड सर जी, आई हैव complete question. Okay Devraj, please practice with me in the next question. Can I take the doubt only? Please write down at least something. So AS22 covers, please write down the key points so that you may revise the complete accounting standard with some few words. covers accounting for income tax only, not for any other tax. Number second heading, meaning of some few words. Number one, current tax mean, because you will be having these terms in the questions. What do you mean by current tax? What do you mean by deferred tax? Number second point is, what do you mean by deferred tax? And what do you mean by timing difference? Yes, practice कराएंगे, don't worry बेटा, practice कराएंगे. सर जी, I have not understood the complete question. Okay बेटा देवराज, practice करना मेरे साथ. Current tax on current year income as per Income Tax Act. Next, deferred tax difference arised from timing difference are called deferred tax. And what do you mean by timing difference? Yes, कौशिक, प्रैक्टिस चाहिए और प्रैक्टिस के लिए लेक्चर्स चाहिए, और लेक्चर्स हैं कम. ऑलरेडी हम लोग एक लेक्चर में तो ये हो भी नहीं सकता, सच बताऊं, क्योंकि अगर प्रैक्टिस नहीं हुई तो फिर बात नहीं बनती, और इसीलिए थोड़ा सा कल मैंने बेस बना दिया था बेटा. एनीवेज, टाइमिंग डिफरेंस बेटा, timing difference is being divided here into two parts. Okay, and see, one is DTA and another is DTL. Please note it down. Deferred tax assets and then deferred tax liability. See, what happens? Yes, absolutely perfect, beta. Absolutely perfect. Srinivas, Venkataran. I will explain the entries also. Don't worry. In the next example, we shall do that. Don't worry. Okay. Even the study material has not given the guarantee for that. I will solve the question illustration with all of you by applying the entries also and balance sheet effect also. Okay. Deferred tax. Yes. What is that? Please note in the keyword form. Okay, I am writing here only the keyword to click directly in the mind. Today paid extra tax, extra, extra, and in future less payment will be done. That is called deferred tax asset. We have paid today extra tax because because as per income tax act that has been disallowed for the timing now, for the timing now, for today, but that will be allowed later on. Okay, hence the tax on that part is what? That is deferred tax asset. That is the extra tax we have paid today, that will be compensated in future. As that part, on that part, that is called for us deferred tax asset. Today paid, beta opposite, today paid less, and in future, in future extra payment will be done. Okay beta, now see, next point is, so it was what, point number second. Now I am moving to point number 3, but before that I want to show the screen so that you may note. DTA similar to that, we pay excess advance tax, yes beta, and get refund in future. Absolutely. Instead of refund, we get adjustment like TDS in income tax act return. Okay beta, Yogini? Yes. Venkat Raman, you have understood perfectly the same thing, and that will be discussed through entry. Okay beta? Sir, can we say tax calculated in the books is more than the tax calculated as per income tax act? Then it is deferred assets. Yes beta, hers coming to the same point. So now number third point is there. Number third point is there. Types of differences. Types of differences, beta. Two types of differences are there. Between whom? Beta, between between incomes as per accounts and as per income tax act. There are two types of account. I am taking one example from your study material very soon. Don't worry. After writing this, I will directly move to that example that will be discussed with the entries also. So let us see. One is permanent difference. Second one is timing difference. Sir, we have noted the timing difference. No, beta. That was the tax on timing difference. Due to timing difference, what was the tax? If tax has been paid extra because of timing difference, that will be called as deferred tax assets. If because of timing difference we have paid less tax, then that will be called deferred tax liability, because that has to be compensated in future. We are inviting the future liability, that is the deferred tax liability. Anyways, so deferred tax assets and deferred tax liability is calculated in case of timing difference, not in case of permanent difference. Okay. Now see, I am giving you clear cut word. Whether expenses or incomes, expenses or incomes disallowed and will never be allowed. Never be allowed. Can I give you some example? Yes, I'm giving you some example. Yes. Please write here some examples which you will find in the question and you will also find in Income Tax Act while you will be reading the subject. For example, donation, donation paid. Beta, donation paid is allowed as deduction only if you are having the certificate under section 80G and that will be only in Income Tax Act. Okay, beta? Donation paid. Okay, beta? If disallowed, then that will never be disallowed, never be allowed. If, see, in the books you have booked an expense that we have donated this amount. Okay, as per books, your net profit has been calculated after reducing this. Yes, sir. But Income Tax Act is not allowing you this deduction. It means Income Tax Act will calculate your profit after adding back this amount, and that will once disallowed, that will not be allowed anywhere in any year. Okay, beta. Anyways, next one is income also disallowed. That is, if exempt, if any income is exempt, if any income is exempt and you have credited to P&L, that will be disallowed. It means that will be reduced even though you have credited to P&L as per Income Tax Act. Since that income is exempt, that will be reduced for calculating the taxable income on which tax is to be calculated. And once this is reduced, this will never be added back in the future, permanently disallowed, because income tax, if giving any exemption or on any income, then as per Income Tax Act, that will not be taxed in any year. So that is permanently disallowed. These are the example for this. Okay, beta. Now next, timing difference. It means expenses or incomes although disallowed, but I am not writing here and, but will be allowed, will be allowed in future, in future period. Beta, that may be one or more year. Okay, beta. Giving you example. Section 43B expenses as per Income Tax Act. These are expenses allowed only if paid on cash basis. In which year those are being paid? Okay, beta, only then. Yes, very good example, beta Ria, for exempt income. Anyways, next, beta, bonus means if we have booked bonus expense in the current year, as per Income Tax Act, bonus is allowed only if that has been paid. Suppose in the current year P&L, we have noted some expenses in the form of bonus expense, but that is outstanding because we have done the entry bonus expense to outstanding bonus, and bonus expense has been transferred to P&L. In this case, beta, Income Tax Act will not allow this deduction because you have not paid. Because as per Income Tax Act rules, bonus will be allowed only if that has been paid. Beta, understand what I am trying to explain you. Please understand. Bonus will be allowed only when such will be paid. It means if in the books P&L we have reduced the net profit by this amount, then as per Income Tax Act, that will be added back. And later on, that will be again reduced for calculating the income as per Income Tax Act only when in that year in which you have paid, even though you have not debited the P&L of that year, because you have already debited on accrual basis. Hence, this is just allowing time with the timing difference. So, can we start a question? Come on, everyone. Let's start a question of study material. Study material. Come on, let's start a question with study material, because next entry will be because, but keep some space because I will also give some more notings. Okay. Illustration number 1, page number 7.61. Illustration number 1. Please move to that. This is illustration number 1. Very good, beta. Mr. Gandhi, Nagabla, Murugan. You are right, beta. Absolutely perfect, beta. Very good. I am very, very uh, happy to see your this message. You are absolutely perfect. Sir, sometimes I feel like no teacher can compete you in teaching advanced accounting. Oh my god, that's the biggest compliment. Thank you so much, beta. How sweet your message is, sir. Sometimes I feel like no teacher can compete you in teaching advanced accounts, sir. You are the best faculty. I used to watch your lectures on YouTube because of PC, but here to appreciate your work. Thank you so much, beta. I seriously, I am highly obliged that you are in my class and you are giving this feedback to me. Thank you, beta. Sir, 5 minutes break before practice. Beta, I will give break, but after practice of this, the easy question. Okay, beta. A lengthy question will be discussed after the break. But please see this. Sir, as per income tax act, interest on pre-consumption loan shall be. Yes, beta. Yes, Rahul. Okay, now see. Rama Limited. Oh my god, the name is Rama Limited. Wow, wow, Rama Limited. Wow, this is the time to celebrate. Very good. We have good name, Rama Limited. Come on, everyone. Open your eyes and don't sleep. Yes, agriculture income can be exempt. Yes, beta, absolutely perfect. Hush. Now see. Rama Limited has provided the following information. Oh my god, Rama Limited has provided. Come on, everyone. Give a clap for Rama Limited. They have provided us information. So I am waiting for a message for celebrating this. Come on. Sir, your teaching style is awesome and we learn without hesitation in asking the question. Yes, but I always ask. Jai Shri Ram. Yes. Okay. Mansi is giving a smiley symbol. So I am waiting for everyone. Come on. Give a clap for Raman Limited. They have provided you information. Anyways, it's the time to make you awake from the sleeping sense. Okay, but maybe you are tired. Anyway, see. Rama Limited has provided the information that as per books, Rama Limited accountant has charged the depreciation 2 lakh. Can I say here? I am leaving the space to note the further concept. Okay, beta. And I am discussing the illustration number 1 here. Beta, see, illustration number 1. So, as per profit and loss, beta, as per profit and loss, this is what? Statement of profit and loss. The company's accountant has done this one. Beta, see, everyone, see, revenue is there. Yes, sir. Come on, everyone. Expenses are there. Yes, sir. In which depreciation is an amount. Depreciation they have charged in the books. Question is giving us the information. And what is that? 2 lakh. 2 lakh amount is there, which has been calculated. Depreciation as per books. Come on. Accountant was also calculating the income as per Income Tax Act. As per Income Tax Act. As per Income Tax Act. What a song. Come on, sing a song. As per Income Tax Act. So, as per Income Tax Act, accountant was doing this thing. Depreciation as per Income Tax Act, that was how much? 5 lakh. Come on, everyone. As per Income Tax Act, depreciation is how much? 5 lakh. Can you please tell me, everyone? Can you please tell me depreciation? Thank you, beta. Can you please, Rama Limited Party, very good. Greatest motivator, yes, very good. Now see, Rama Limited is charging the depreciation 5 lakh. Beta, see, suppose 10 lakh is the total cost of fixed assets. Can you please tell me, everyone? Can you please tell me, suppose 10 lakh is the cost of fixed assets on which depreciation will be charged as per books and as per Income Tax Act. Can you please tell me, can anyone charge more than this 10 lakh as a depreciation, whether in the books or as per Income Tax Act? Of course not, sir. Of course not. Whether we are calculating the income as per books or we are calculating the income as per Income Tax Act, in never case the depreciation can go more than beyond 10 lakh. So beta, see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the life will be in the books, the depreciation for this year as per Income Tax Act 2 lakh, and as per Income Tax Act, sorry, as per books, this is what 2 lakh, and as per Income Tax Act, this one 5 lakh. Suppose total cost, if there is how much? If total cost is 10 lakh, can I say as per books 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh for the 5 years, depreciation will be in this way. I am not singing a poem, better see. If this is the way, then as per Income Tax Act, income tax will charge in this way. Yes, sir. Please understand. In the books, depreciation is short. It means in the books, income is high. But income tax is, as per Income Tax Act, deduction is more. It doesn't mean that we have to pay. Beta, see, in this case, what I am trying to say, beta, there is timing difference of 3 lakh. What is 3 lakh? What is 3 lakh? Sir, this is just postponement of liability, because in the next year, what will happen? Again, 3 lakh will come in this way. And this with this 6 lakh will be compensated later on. 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh. It means this 6 lakh will be compensated in this way. Can I say? Today, in this year, in the year number 1, we are standing. Today, Income Tax Act is saying, no, I am not interested to take more tax because I am allowing you more depreciation. It means, as per Income Tax Act, your income will be lower, because Income Tax Act is allowing you more deduction. It means your income as per Income Tax Act, taxable income will be lower, more by 3 lakh. It means income tax is postponing your tax liability. Can I say this is the example of deferred tax liability? Yes, sir. 3 lakh is the timing difference, TD. Okay, I'm writing complete word. Timing difference is this one, on which if we calculate the tax by applying 50%, then it means there will be DTL of rupees 1,50,000. Deferred tax liability will be there of rupees 1,50,000. Deferred tax liability will be there. Deferred tax liability will be there in case of depreciation. Deferred tax liability will be there. How much? On the timing difference we have calculated, that is how much? 1,50,000. Yes, sir. And what about another point? This is the number 1 point. Now another adjustment is also in this question. Beta, before moving to that, I want to discuss a single provision about the Income Tax Act. Preliminary expenses. Question has given us preliminary expenses, because in this chapter we need to understand first the Income Tax Act provision sum, because that provision is coming in the question, and if we are not having the understanding of the same provision, then we may suffer. Beta, see. So I am discussing with you all first the provision. Beta, as per Income Tax Act, what happens? But first understand what do you mean by preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses means starting expenses. Starting expenses means in case of company, what happens? Registration is done, yes. Memorandum of association is printed, and article of association is printed, and many more formalities are there to start a company. Those expenses are clubbed and called starting expenses, that is preliminary expenses. And those expenses, how these expenses are allowed? Listen to me very carefully. As per accounting standard, that is the accounting practice, that is the accounting standard, as per accounting rules. Suppose beta, these are the amount, that is what, how much, that is 50,000. Suppose such 50,000 is allowed in the first year. As per accounting standard, these are completely allowed to deduct by transferring such to P&L. But what happens? In case of income tax act, in case of income tax act, such expenses are allowed in 5 installment. Under section 35D, such are allowed in 5 installment. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In each year, you will be allowed in this 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Second year, first year, then third year, and then fourth year. Such will be allowed from P&L, and then again 10,000 that will be allowed in the fifth year. So can I say timing differences will come out? Yes. Timing difference will come out? Yes, sir. If we are standing on the first year end, as per my example, what will you understand? Sir, I will understand simple. 40,000 is at the first year unamortized. Yes, that will be amortized later on. So this is what, this is the timing difference. Yes, as per this example, yes sir, on which we have to calculate the tax liability, then such will come out 20,000. Now we are moving back to our study material illustration. What is study material illustration is telling you? Okay, I am explaining in Hindi also. बेटा प्रिलिमिनरी एक्सपेंसेस के केस में होता क्या है, ध्यान से सुनो. प्रिलिमिनरी एक्सपेंसेस होते क्या है? कंपनी को स्टार्ट करने के खर्चे, स्टार्ट मतलब प्रिलिमिनरी स्टार्टिंग के खर्चे, तो उनको क्लब कर लिया जाता है. उनको क्या करते हैं, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड तो कहता है भाई पहले साल में पीएनएल में कंप्लीटली डाल दो. इनकम टैक्स एक्ट क्या करता है, उसको 1/5 अलाउ करता है. 1/5 ईच ईयर, 1/5 ईच ईयर एज पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट. ठीक है, तो क्या 10-10 करके, मेरे एग्जांपल की अगर मैं बात करूं 50,000 की फिगर पे, तो 10-10 करके वो 5 साल में अलाउ करेगा. तो फर्स्ट ईयर में जब पीएनएल में डाल देंगे 10,000, तो कितने रह जाएंगे? 40. तो मैं क्या कहूंगा, भैया 40,000 अभी अनअमोर्टाइज रह गए, जो आगे जाके अमोर्टाइज होंगे. ठीक है, तो ये क्या है, फर्स्ट ईयर के एंड में मैं देखूंगा 40,000 मेरे क्या हो गए, अनअमोर्टाइज, मतलब टाइमिंग डिफरेंस है, उस पर मेरा टैक्स आएगा. अगर मेरा टैक्स का रेट 50% है तो कितना हो गया, तो ये मेरा क्या बन गया, ये क्या बन गया, डेफर्ड टैक्स असेट्स. क्यों बन जाएगा? क्योंकि भाई मैं अभी मैं ज्यादा टैक्स दूंगा, क्योंकि मैं तो बुक्स में मांग रहा हूँ 50,000 की डिडक्शन, लेकिन इनकम टैक्स वाला कह रहा सिर्फ 10,000 की डिडक्शन दूंगा. यानी 4,000 पे वो भी डिडक्शन नहीं देगा, बाद में जाके देगा. ओके, अब मैं इसको इंग्लिश में बताने जा रहा हूँ. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, एज पर माई दिस एग्जांपल, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, 50,000 वी आर आस्किंग टू डिडक्ट completely in the first year as an expense, but income tax is allowing only 10,000. It means income tax act is not allowing the deduction on 40,000. It means income tax act will demand tax more on 40,000 at this time, because income tax is not allowing the deduction of 40,000. It means income tax department will recover tax from us on 40,000, although that will be compensated later on. So can we say in this case advance tax will be paid by us? This is like deferred tax assets, because that will be our asset, because we have paid in advance. That will be compensated over the year in the next period. Now moving back to our illustration, study material illustration. Here one more thing I want to tell you. At the first year end, what we see, 40,000 is the unamortized amount. That is the timing difference. Same is the case with this illustration. Question has clearly given us that unamortized amount of preliminary expenses is how much? 30,000. It means 30,000 is not being allowed by income tax department to us at this time. On that income tax department will recover tax from us. It means that will be allowed later on. So we can see this is also the timing difference. And on 30,000, that is what? Timing difference. Yes, timing difference is that on which tax rate we shall apply. So we have to pay extra tax today. That is, since tax rate is 50%, hence on 30,000, 50% will be tax rate. That will be 15,000. So beta, 15,000 will be our deferred tax assets. That will be our asset because we are paying extra today. So can we say this is our DTA? And one of the student was asking how 150,000 came. Beta, depreciation difference is there. That is 3 lakh. Income tax act is allowing us more in the case of depreciation, 3 lakh. It means he will not allow in future. It means he is giving us the relaxation today for he is just postponing our liability. So deferment of our this liability is this one. So out of this 3 lakh, 50% tax, that is 1,50,000. So can we say in this question our DTL is 150,000 and our deferred tax assets is how much? That is 15,000. And in the balance sheet we have to write down the figure after doing net. So net will who will be more, deferred tax assets or deferred tax liability? Sir, DTL will remain. If we start to fight with them, then only DTL will remain. That is how much? 1,35,000. That will be posted to P&L or balance sheet. Anyways, now I am looking to the chat box now. प्रीमियम एक्सपेंसिव 1/5 एवरीवेयर वेरी गुड प्लीज वंस इन हिंदी सोहेल बेटा मैंने बता दिया था रेशन प्लीज लाइक हिंदी मोहम्मद सोहेल एक बार मुझे बताना बेटा सोहेल तुम्हें क्लियर हुआ कि नहीं मैंने हिंदी में बताया हो सकता है आपने पहले लिखा हो सर जी अच्छा सर आपके फेस एक्सप्रेशन से पढ़ने में बहुत इंटरेस्ट आता है व्हाट ए यूनिक स्टाइल सर जी ओके शैतान मानसी ओके expensive incurred at the time of incorporation of company. Yes, sir ji, I have understood illustration number 1 and solution of that question complete, sir ji. This is right answer. Okay, beta. Same as in interest on loan taken that. Yes, beta, absolutely perfect, Shia. Sir ji, please explain unamortized premium expenses. Illustration 1 in Hindi. सोहेल मेरे को तुम्हारे मैसेज देखना था कि तुम्हारा मैसेज अभी दोबारा आया हिंदी में शायद है ना तो मैं दोबारा से हिंदी में बता दूं एज पर द इलस्ट्रेशन हाउ इज deferred tax liability is if depreciation paid as per income tax act is high because beta income tax is allowing us more deduction for this time but later on he will not allow such 3 lakh in future year we shall be claiming the deduction but he will not be allowing the 3 lakh amount. Right now he is giving us forcefully this 3 lakh deduction because as per income tax act rates are different hence he is allowing us 5 lakh but even though we are demanding only 2 lakh he is saying no please reduce more 3 lakh but later on he will not allow because maximum the cost of the fixed assets will be allowed whether in the first year, in the 2 year, in the over the life of year, whether as per income tax act or as per books, only the maximum the cost can be allowed. Okay, beta, that's the reason. Illustration number 1 not clear. Tanushka, are you in Hindi? Okay, illustration number 1 not clear. Okay, I am solving the illustration number 1. Illustration number 1 not clear. Please explain once again. Okay, let's start the solution of illustration number 1. Illustration number 1. Please see. Okay, I am now solving in writing. Okay, beta. As per accounts and as per income tax act. Please see. What about depreciation? Depreciation. See, clearly you will be able to understand. Don't worry. Please understand this. See. Madhav is saying, Sirji, give break, otherwise I am going to take laptop in washroom. Shaitan. Okay, wait, please put your laptop outside the washroom. I'm gonna give you break. 2 to 3 minutes after solving this question. Madhav, very naughty. Beta depreciation as per accounts, how much? 2 lakh. And I'm explaining full illustration. Don't worry. As per income tax act, depreciation is how much? 5 lakh. Can you please tell me just one thing? Can you please tell me just one thing? What kind of timing difference we shall find out here? What kind of timing difference we shall find out here? Means this is permanent difference or timing difference. So this is timing difference, and that is what? 3 lakh. Why this is timing difference? Because depreciation depreciation will be allowed either maybe earlier year more and later on less. Okay, beta, that may be shuffle, but that will be allowed maximum up to the cost of the fixed assets. Okay, now see, this is the timing difference. Yes, now see, can I ask you, income as per accounts and income as per income tax act, beta, which will be more in this case? Who will tell me? Please give me point to point answer. Please give me point to point answer. Yes, beta, Gaurav. Rahul is saying, Madhav, take only mobile with you in washroom. Shaitan. Please tell me which, in which case you will find more income right now. Please tell me, everyone. As per accounts or as per income tax act. Please tell me, everyone. Give me the point to point answer. Which, in which case you will be finding more income? Income as per accounts will be more, of course, because you are reducing the depreciation in accounts, that is less. And as per income tax act, see, I am writing here, income as per account is less. Yes, as income calculated as per income tax act is more. Can I say by 3 lakh? Yes, sir, of course. By 3 lakh, the income will be more in case of income calculated as per income tax act. Yes. Can I ask you another question? Yes. Tell me. In the next year, in the next period, maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, beta, tell me clearly. Suppose this is the fixed assets of which total cost is 10 lakh. Can you please tell me? Can you please tell me later on in the next period what the maximum depreciation uh, can be demanded in the accounts, can be claimed in the accounts? I'm gonna give you break, don't worry, but please tell me what the maximum depreciation can be claimed in the next period. So out of 10 lakh, 2 lakh have been claimed in the first year. In the first year, maximum to maximum 8 lakhs can be claimed later on. Yes, maximum to maximum 8 lakh can be claimed later on. Yes, of course, as per books. And what the, yes, beta, yes, very good. Now see, what the maximum can be claimed later on as per income tax act. So 10 lakh is the total cost. If in the first year income tax act has allowed 5 lakh, then maximum to maximum later on income tax act can allow how much? That is also 5 lakh. So can I ask you one more thing? Yes, in the future, in the future, what will be the effect? In the future, what will be the effect? Sir, there will be again 3 lakhs timing difference. What will happen in the future? As per as per accounts, income will be less or more. Can you please tell me? Give a point to point answer, everyone. I'm asking you a question. I'm waiting for your message. In the future, what do you understand? Income calculated as per account will be less or more in the future. So in the future, depreciation will be more, because in the first year it was only 2 lakh, but later on this will be 8 lakh. But income tax will be allowing only 5 lakh. It means later on 8 lakh will be reduced for calculating the income as per books. It means see, wait a minute, यहाँ पे कुछ गलत हो गया. Here some mistake is there. In the first year, income calculated as per books will be more, because depreciation is being reduced less 2 lakh, more by 3 lakh. In the books it will be more by 3 lakhs. Okay beta, and it will be less later on. Depreciation will be reduced 8 lakh. It means income will be less by 3 lakh. So can I say income tax will be in this way in the future, and in the present status, tax as per accounts and tax as per income tax act. Can you please tell me? Can you please tell me? Tax will be in the first case. In this case, in the first year. Can I say this one as first year? Yes, sir. This will be first year, and this will be later rest period. Okay, beta. In the first year, tax as per accounts will be more or less. Please see, income tax is allowing you more deduction by 3 lakh. Okay beta, more deduction by 3 lakh. It means beta, it means tax as per income tax act will be less, and as per books, since we are claiming only 2 lakh deduction, hence more income will be, it means tax will be more. Beta see, income tax is saying you pay less tax right now. How much? That is how much? On 3 lakh amount, you need not to pay right now. Income tax is saying, suppose 30% is the tax. So as per that question, what is the tax rate? That is, so that is 50%. So income tax is saying you that don't pay tax on 3 lakh, because we are allowing you more deduction. Hence, we are not asking for tax. Beta, for the time being, income tax is not demanding this tax. How much is the tax amount? How much is the tax amount, sir? That is what? That is 1,50,000. Beta, can I say later on income will be more, and such 1,50,000 will be recovered in future, because in future income tax department will not allow this 3 lakh. In this case, income will be more by this one, and this tax will be recovered later on. Can I say this is just deferment of tax liability? Can I say this is what TTL, deferred tax liability for the first year? Yes, and later on that TTL will be reversed. Okay, tax rate has been given in question. Yes, so for the time being, uh, last last point I am revising right now, that is the preliminary expenses. Beta, as I told you in this question, preliminary expenses unamortized. Beta, question has given you the technical word unamortized. First understand the concept I discussed with you all regarding the preliminary expenses. Suppose, please take the example first. मैं भी ये सोच रहा हूँ संध्या. Preliminary expenses. Suppose in this example, please take this example to revise this concept again. Preliminary expenses how much? 50,000. in the first year, as per books, in the P&L, in the profit and loss account, we are charging this amount in the first year. It means, as per books, income is less because more expenses have been reduced. Yes, but income tax is not allowing this fully 50,000. As per Income Tax Act, preliminary expenses are allowed in different way. Those are allowed only one fifth. Those are allowed in five installments. Hence, in the first year, only one fifth will be allowed. 50,000 multiplied by 50,000 multiplied by 1 by 5. So this will be the first year deduction and second year and later on. So it means here 40,000 is the amount on which tax we have to pay extra, but later on this 40,000 will be compensated. It means in the future we do not need to pay tax on this 40,000 because that will be compensated over the time 10,000, 10,000, etc. So can I say right now for the time first year there will be some extra payment of tax. It means this will be deferred tax assets. Okay, beta. So, beta, as per this question, this is the amount for 30,000 which have not been allowed yet. That will be allowed in future period. It means on this 30,000, the tax rate will be applied by 50%. It means 15,000 will be deferred tax assets. Anyways, now I'm gonna give you a break for 5 minutes, and after that we shall be practicing a good question in which we shall also be practicing the journal entries. Okay, beta. So please take a break of only 5 minutes. Sir, 5 मिनट का break लगा दीजिए. Sir, break लगा. Yes, everyone, we are back now. Come on, show me your message fast. Show me your presence fast, everyone. Okay, let's start. Break off. Now, yes, it's the time for disco. No, good evening, sir. आपके लिए चाय बनाई है. आप भी आ जाओ चाय पीने. Yes, नरेश आऊंगा. सुनो अब ध्यान से. बेटा सी illustration number 4. Come on, let's read. Illustration number 4. Yes, very good. Omega Limited is working on different projects which are likely to be completed within 3 years. Means different projects are there which are completed in 3 years normally. It recognizes the incomes, the revenue from the contracts on percentage of completion method. Beta, in the next accounting standard AS7, in the next class, we shall read the same thing. But for the time being, please understand, they recognize the revenue on percentage of completion method. It means the project up to which percentage has been completed. To that extent, sale is booked. Okay, beta. For the timing, you can understand in this way. It means income is booked up to the percentage the project have been completed. So, beta, question has given us during year 2000-2001, such was completed for 11 lakh. Okay, and during 2001 and 2, 16, and then 2, 3, 21 lakh. This is really very important question. Please understand carefully. I will show you all the journal entries, all the financial impact also. See, however, as per Income Tax Act, however, as per Income Tax Act, what has been? Only the completed contract method is adopted. Beta, Income Tax Act do not recognize the income in this way. Income Tax Act says don't go with percentage basis while you are coming to me to assess your income. In that case, only that contract will be counted as income. That contract will be counted as income which have been completed. So, beta, as per Income Tax Act, what happened? Such has recognized the revenue of rupees 7 lakh, 18 lakh, and 23 lakh for these years. Okay, beta. Income tax rate is how much? That is 35%. And we have to calculate what we have to calculate, for which we shall get the numbers, everyone. This is the main things for which we are working here. Compute the amount of deferred tax assets and liability for each year. Please insert a line. I am also giving something extra in this case so that you may be having the control over the question. Beta, financial statement effects also. We shall also cover the financial statement effects. Okay, let's prepare a table first. Please prepare a table first for all 3 years. Give a heading: statement showing calculations of DTA and DTL, deferred tax assets and deferred tax liability. So first year is what? What is the first year? First year is the year 2000. Wait a minute. 2000, 2001. And what is next year? That is 2001, 2002. And next financial year is what? So next financial year is 2002, 2003. So for all the year, we have to calculate the deferred tax assets and deferred tax liability. Please understand carefully, and I need your simultaneously attention and also the message beta that you are getting all the things or no. See, profit as per book, profit as per books. That is what in the first year, as per books means as per accounts. Okay, beta, that is what 11 lakh for the first year. For next year, that is what 16 lakhs, and for next year, that is 21 lakh as per question. While profit as per income tax act, income tax, profit as per income tax. Hello, beta. Yes, that is what 7 lakh for this year as per income tax act. Income has been calculated by the department in this way: 7 lakh for first year, 18 lakh for next year, and then 23 lakh. Okay, beta. Hello, beta. Yes. Illustration number 4, beta. Okay, Santosh. Next. And what happened here, beta? Is there timing difference? Yes, there is timing difference. There is timing difference. See, can you please see the total? Please do total. Everyone, you will understand. As per books, 48 lakh income was booked in this way, while as per income tax act, same income was booked in this way. There was timing difference only. Okay, beta. Difference is there. Of course, there is difference. How much difference is there? That is 4 lakh in the first year. In the second year, that is 2 lakh. And again, in the next year, that is also 2 lakh. In the first year, first let's decide what the kind of difference is. Type of difference is, types of difference. Is this permanent or temporary? This is temporary. So can we say this is timing difference? This is timing difference. Only the timing is different. So how you are saying? Because see, in the first year, what happened? So in the first year, we were saying to income tax department that we have earned 11 lakh, but income tax department was saying that you have earned only 7 lakh. So income tax, as per income tax department, those were asking for tax on the income only 7 lakh. It means they were asking shorter, they were asking for less amount of tax because they were assessing the income less. It means, can I say, for the time being, tax is tax as per income tax act. For the time being, this is less tax in the current year. But in the next year, what happened? See, in the next year, what happened? 16 lakh was the income which we are declaring, but as per income tax act, the income was not accepted only 16 lakh. They were saying the income is more, that is 8 lakh. It means in next year, that was decided by income tax department more, and here also more as compared to books. Can I say our liabilities for tax has been postponed? Of course. Beta, suppose tax rate is there. Tax rate as per question is how much? At the rate of 35%. Now see, what will be tax? What will be tax? If tax rate is there 35%, what will be tax? Sir, on the timing difference, on timing difference, on timing difference, what will be the tax? Sir, 4 lakh multiplied by 35%, 4 lakhs multiplied by 35%, that is what? 1,40,000. And here 2 lakh multiplied by 35%, that is how much? 70,000. Then again 2 lakh multiplied by 35%, that is 70,000. Can I say in the first year it will be called as, can you please tell me whether it will be DTA or DTL? Come on, DTA or DTL in the first year? Who will tell me? In the first year, the tax liability is being deferred or the deferred tax assets is being created. Deferred tax assets is being created or deferred tax liability is being created in the first year. Who will tell me? I am waiting, beta. Clear, sir. Thank you, beta. Roshan, beta, how it comes to DTA? Have we paid extra tax? No. In the first year, we are paying less amount of tax. See, I have written with the blue pen, different color. Beta, we have paid less, hence the liability is being deferred. So we are saying here, deferred tax liability is being created here of rupees 1,40,000. Beta, in the next year, what will be the case? Sir, in the next year, DTA is being created. So, but until and unless the deferred tax liability created in the books is not being reversed, you cannot go to the conclusion that DTA is being created. But first we have to reverse the DTL. If we have created DTL, then first we have to reverse the DTL. Only 70,000 was reversed. In the next year, instead of creating the DTA, you must say first deferred tax liability will be reversed up to 1,40,000. After that, we can say the deferred tax assets can be created. So, beta, until and unless deferred tax liability is being zero, you cannot say that you are creating the deferred tax assets. See, so 70,000 have been reversed. In the next year also, reversal of DTL. This is what? Reversal of DTL. I hope, yes, but in the first year DTL was being created. Yes, very good, beta path. Absolutely perfect. Third year DTA, no beta. Third year still deferred tax liability has not been compensated, reversed fully. As until and unless completely reversal is there, we cannot say that we are now moving to deferred tax assets like minus plus. Okay, beta. Now see. So how the general entry must be, beta. Before that, I want to discuss one more thing, beta. This one. Now please prepare one more thing here. See, below this table, insert one more thing here and understand this thing properly. This will give you complete understanding how you have to record the transaction in the books. Yes, beta, you can use this abbreviation. Okay, beta. Yes, after the third year, there will be no detail. Then, if still the same situation is, then that can be called as DTA. Even not for the third year. If something happened and 140 totally reversed in the second year, then also in the third year you can go to the DTA. Anyways, now see. This is what? 22-23. Yes, sir. 23-24. Yes, sir. 24. What is the year? Sorry. 2001, 2002. Wait a minute. 2000, 2001. 2001, 2002. Please understand this illustration carefully and ask the relevant question, beta, please. See, first of all, we have to calculate the total tax, and that tax has to be divided into two parts. See, what the income as per books? Sir, income as per books is 11 lakh. Okay, I'm highlighting this. Everyone, on this, first calculate total tax amount. On this, we are calculating here total tax amount, but at the rate of course, 35% on 11 lakh. Beta, 11 lakh multiplied by 35%, it comes out how much? 3 lakh 85,000. Next one. In the next year, how much is the amount? अभी वही आइडेंटिफाई करा रहा हूं पार्थ. मैं एक दूसरी ट्रिक बता रहा हूं. ठीक है. 16 lakh multiplied by 35%, what will be the total tax for the next year? This will be very easy way for all of you. Don't worry. Next year total impact will be in P&L. Beta, total impact in the P&L will be this one. Okay. Next one. Next is what? Next is 21 lakh, 20 lakh, 21 lakh multiplied by 21 lakh multiplied by 35%. That is how much? That is 7 lakh 35,000. Now such tax, total tax, as in the earlier example I was saying, the accountant want to tax on the income as per books. Yes, you can say like this. Okay, such will be divided into two parts. That is current tax. You know current tax? Yes, sir. Tax calculated as per income tax act provision. Yes. And second part is there, that is deferred tax. Second part is what? Deferred tax. But as per income tax act, in the earlier example, we we try to calculate the income as per income tax act. But now in this question, income has been clearly given by the income tax department that such is the income which has been calculated by income tax act, 7 lakh, 18 lakh and 23 lakh, on which while you will be calculating the tax, you will be finding the tax as per income tax act. Yes, beta. Yes, sir. Till the time the total. Yes, beta. And after that also, while we will be getting the detail, then will be. Don't worry, I will show. Okay. See. So on this, beta, please calculate on 7 lakh. 7 lakh multiplied by 35%. What is the amount of tax? Sir, it comes out 2 lakh 45,000. Next one. What is the next year income as per income tax act? Sir, it is 18 lakh. Okay, 18 lakh multiplied by 35%. That is how much? 6 lakh 30,000. So next year income tax act as per, income tax as per income tax act will be 6 lakh 30,000. And what about next year? So next year 23 lakh is the amount. 23 lakh multiplied by 35%. That is how much? 8 lakh 5,000. Next year it will come out 8 lakh 5,000. Yes, very good, beta. Now what about the deferred tax? Sir, beta, see, in the first year you calculated the timing difference is how much? That is 4 lakh. And on this timing difference you have calculated the deferred tax. Yes, sir. And you have calculated the deferred tax liability of rupees 1,40,000, of rupees 1,40,000. But everyone, please understand, 1,40,000 you have calculated the deferred tax liability. How you record the liability in the books? Sir, we credit the liability P&L account debit to liability, yes. So in this case, what the impact is here, 1,40,000 is what? Deferred tax liability. Now see, next year, what is the effect of deferred tax? What is the effect of deferred tax? Thank you, beta, Santosh. Next year, what is the effect of deferred tax, everyone? Next year, effect of deferred tax is that instead of creating the deferred tax assets, we are just reversing. Yes, in the next year, we are just reversing. Hence, there will be reversal of deferred tax liability. Yes, sir. How much? That is 70,000. And in the next year also 70,000. So I am waiting here for a message that up to everything, up to this, everything is okay or not. First, understand the calculation. Because in this question, we are not practicing the income as per Income Tax Act. Since question has clearly given us. Otherwise, there may be same type of puzzleness as in the earlier illustration, because most of the students are not having the understanding of Income Tax Act provision, because they have not yet read completely the profit and gains from business and profession. So this question is will relax you, because here you do not need to calculate the income as per Income Tax Act. Here question has given us the income as per Income Tax Act, on which you can directly calculate the income tax. Sir, we deduct tax as per income tax from. But don't worry, I will give you all in detail entries. Okay, beta Ritu? Sir, ji, in which amount timing difference? Beta, Devraj, timing difference is this one. In the first year, we were claiming as per books 11 lakh as income, but Income Tax Act was saying only 7 lakh is your income. It means there is a difference. Yes, that is 4 lakh. See, total 48 lakh was being demanded by us as income, was being recognized by us in the books as income. 48 lakh was being recognized by us in the books as income in this way: 11 lakh, 16 lakh, 21 lakh. But same 48 lakhs was being recognized by Income Tax Department in different way. That only the timing was different. Okay, beta. Hence, it is what? Timing difference. Now see, beta. Great enthusiasm, sir. Thank you, beta. Now see. So you have calculated all the things in this way. Now we are moving to the journal entries and financial impacts of all the question. Sir, as per accounts, 11 lakh. Yes. And as per tax, 7 lakh. So timing difference will be DTA. No, beta. Why DTA? Income tax will demand tax on which income? 7 lakh or 11 lakh? Come on, tell me, Priyanka beta. 7 lakh or on 11 lakh? 7 lakh or 11 lakh? Of course, on 7 lakh. It means he will ask you tax on rest 4 lakh later on. See, in the next 2 year also, 2 lakh or 2 lakh on that tax was being asked. Okay, beta, this 140 has been postponed just like. In the first year, 140,000 was not being calculated as your tax as per Income Tax Department. But later on, 70,000, 72,000 was added. Sir, can we present in this manner in the examination? Yes, beta. So beautiful, so English, just looking like now. Okay, beta, thank you, Babu. Okay, 7 lakh, 7 lakh. Okay. Now, what we are doing now, for each and every year, we are doing the practice of journal entries and financial statement also. Beta, see. Please start the journal entries for each year. For the see, there are these are the things for which we are doing the entry. Current tax is there, yes. Deferred tax is there, yes. Total tax that has to be transferred to P&L, yes. So 3 entries will be there. So for current tax, that is 245,000. What will be your entry in the first year? Come on, everyone. See, sir, income tax account debit, income tax account debit to provision for tax, beta, being current year tax provision recognize. Come on, everyone. Please pass the journal entry. Please pass journal entry. What is the amount, everyone? Sir, for first year, current tax was calculated 2,45,000. Okay. So we are creating the provision for current year tax, that is for 2,45,000. Do we need to calculate? Do we need to provide the provision for deferred tax? Any deferred tax liability or deferred tax assets? Yes, sir. We have to create the provision for deferred tax liability also. So I am highlighting so that you may understand that we have done the general entry for this one. Better, we have done entry for this one, and now we are moving for 1,40,000 deferred tax assets or deferred tax liability. What is that? So this is deferred tax liability. 1,40,000 deferred tax liability, and liability is increased how? By crediting the liability. Very simple, sir. Very simple. So we shall be passing the entry in this way. Profit and loss account, sorry, not profit and loss, income tax. Income tax account debit to deferred tax liabilities account. Okay, beta? Being DTL recognized. Yes, beta, absolutely perfect, Swati. Absolutely perfect. So can I say here that 1,40,000 liability is being recognized in books, although we do not need to pay the tax 1,40,000. As per the tax calculation, we have to pay advance tax approx 2,45,000. But still, for the prudence purpose, we have recognized some liability for future. That is how much? 1,40,000. Okay. Now see. Beta. And what will be next entry? Sir, now we shall be closing this income tax account by transferring to P&L. Oh, very simple. Oh, very simple. So you will be closing this account in this way. Profit and loss account debit to income tax account, being income tax transfer to P&L account. Beta, how much is total amount that has to be transferred? Sir, 1,40,000 plus 245, and it becomes 3,85,000. So simple it is. Okay. Next. Sir, can you please show me the financial impact also? Yes, very easy. In the P&L, statement of profit and loss, what we do? We do these things: revenue minus expenses. Smita is asking how decided DTL or DTA. Better we see in the future we have to pay that which we are not paying right now. That is called DTL. And if we are paying extra now, which will not be, which will not be, which will be reversed in the future, that will be called a deferred tax assets. Okay, beta. So after this, what we do? We get profit before tax. Yes. and then tax is adjusted. After that, what we calculates profit after tax, and here such tax will be how much? 3,85,000, and that has to be furtherly in detail shown in the statement of profit loss in this way: the current year tax and DTA or DTL. Sir, this is DTL. Okay, as like income tax provision is being created, in the same way deferred tax liability provision is being created. How much is the amount? Sir, this is 2,45,000, and next one is 1,40,000. So easy it is. In the earlier example, we put it the effort in calculating the income as per Income Tax Act, and anyways, and then in the balance sheet, such is to be shown in this way. This is what? Equities and liabilities. Okay, and another side is of course asset side. If deferred tax assets will be, that will be posted on the asset side, that will be shifted to asset side. Otherwise, deferred tax liability will be shown here in the non-current liability, in the non-current liabilities and provision. In the last, it is separately shown as DTL, or you can say deferred tax liability, and that is the amount 1,40,000. 1,40,000. And what about the current tax provision? Sir, in the current liabilities, we shall be showing in this way. That is what? Provision for tax. Provision for tax. That is how much? 2,45,000. Sir, income tax and provision for tax are same. Yes, beta. Income tax is the combined head in which you are finding both current year tax and deferred tax assets. And later on, we shall discuss one more point that is not being discussed today. That is MAT. Okay. Long term liability deferred tax. Yes, beta, that is being shown in non current, of course. Next one. So, beta, can you please solve the next year entry? Come on, everyone. Pass the second year entry. Sir, 63,000. 6,30,000. How such was calculated? Beta, such was calculated. The income as per income tax is 18 lakh, and by multiplying the 35% tax rate, you found out 6,30,000. In the same way, you found out, someone was asking, beta, 21 lakh, sorry, 23 lakh income as per income tax act, on which you are applying the 35%, and you are finding the tax as per income tax act. That is how much? 8,05,000. Okay. Anyways, let's start the entries for second year. Beta, I am copying this chart completely. You please draw this. I have the option to copy, so I am copying here. Okay, Control C and then Control V. So I am just changing the year now. So next year is what? Sir, next year is 2001, 2, and amount is different, but the entries will remain same. Only the amount will be different. Yes, of course. In the balance sheet, year will be changed. Yes, of course. 2001, and then what will be the amount? That will be changed. In the statement of profit and loss also, amount will get changed. Okay. Before moving further, I am looking to the chat box. If any one of you are asking for doubt, okay, this one, 2000, 2001. This is what 2000. I think. Wait a minute. Yes, 2002. In the balance sheet, what we have put? Okay, 2002. This must be 2002. Beta, please do second year entry sincerely. See, now I am looking to the chat box. Is there any doubt? Okay, sir. Clear, sir ji. Sir, here provision was 3,85,000. Right? Right? Yes, beta. That is the total bank return. Current tax plus deferred tax. Absolutely perfect, beta. I think uh, you are in practically working in the market also, because you are having the good understanding. Income tax account debit to provision. Yes, beta. Sir, want the second entry change being reversal? Yes, beta. I'm going to discuss that. Don't worry. So in the next year, what happened, beta? First of all, provision will be how much? 6,30,000. Yes, 6,30,000. P&L account debit. Sorry, income tax account debit to provision for tax. 6,30,000. And what will be next? So this time deferred tax liability is not being recognized. Then that is being reversed. Okay, the entry will get reversed. Entry will get reversed. Okay, beta. Wait a minute. Entries will get reversed. Wait a minute. Deferred tax liabilities account debit to income tax. To income tax. DTL reversed. DTL reversed. How much amount is there that has been reversed? Rohit sir wants. Yes, beta Rohit, I have seen your query, beta. Okay. Yes, very good. So 70,000 is there, that is being reversed. So DTL has been debited instead of crediting. Now, what the amount will be transferred to P&L? That is net of these things. That is 5,60,000. Of course. Now, how will you show? How will you present these things in the financial statement? Everyone, in the balance sheet and then in the profit and loss. But in the profit and loss, total 5,60,000 will be shown in the outer column because that has been transferred to P&L. And you will show the tax amount in this way, in two parts. Current year tax, of course, 6,30,000, but in the negative is there for DTL, that is being reversed. Okay, Aparna, I'm gonna explain you. Wait a minute. Beta, Aparna, how 630 has come? You please see the income calculated as per Income Tax Act. See, income calculated as per Income Tax Act is how much? 18 lakh for second year. And please calculate 35%. 18 lakh is the income as per Income Tax Act, on which 35%. Okay, that is your current year tax. That comes out how much? 6,30,000. Okay, beta Aparna, please let me know that your query has been solved. Please let me know. So beta, in the next year, what you are doing here, in the profit loss account, 630 is current year tax and 70,000 is reversal of DTL. Hence, total impact will be shown in the profit loss 5,60,000. Aparna, are you having still doubt in this? I think I have explained because 6 lakh 30 is the okay, sir. Got it now. Okay, okay. I think your earlier messages are posted. Yes, that's the reason I was asking. Anyway, now see how you will show in the balance sheet. Beta, see in the balance sheet in the equities and liability side. Come on, see provision for current tax is 6 lakh 30,000. If there is no any advance tax, I am showing the entry in this way. What about DTL? That was opening balance. Opening balance, how much? 1,40,000 minus reversal, that is 70,000. So closing balance will be presented here 70,000. And the last entry, last year. Come on, close this now. In the last year. But before moving to last year, I want to ask you all, up to this, everything is okay? Come on, message me, everyone. I am waiting for a text message. I am still waiting. Those which are watching at YouTube, they can also show their presence by giving their likes, comment, share, etc., etc. Okay, okay, sir. Next, beta, please complete the question. Although study material has not given you the entries in this regard, but still I am practicing with you all with the financial statement presentation also. So this is your next year. This is your next year. And what is the year ending date? 03 03 2003 223. So what will be your entry, everyone, for this year? Sir, very simple. In the third year. Yes, sir. Yes, clear, sir. Yes, sir. Point to point, everything is clear. Okay, beta. Now, 2002, 3. Beta, in the last year, what is the income tax? So, what is the current year tax? Yes, I will upload the PDF also. Don't worry. But I am still waiting for your feedback. Whatever the feedback you are having, please give to ICAI and also Google review also. By searching at Google CHRT, please give your Google review also. Beta, see, in the last year, your provision is how much? 8,05,000. Is there anyone who is having doubt how such 8,05,000 has come? Beta, you can calculate you can take the income as per Income Tax Act and apply the 35%. Okay, beta, someone was asking, so I am replying here. Anyways, 7,000 reversal here again. In this year also, 70,000 is the reversal. And then what will the amount that has to be transferred to P&L? Of course, net of these things, that is how much? 7,35,000. Yes, very good. Deferred tax liability should be added. I thought, but why? It is being subtracted. It is increasing each year, not increasing, beta. In the first year, 140, then reversal of 70, and then reversal of 70, beta, Aparna. Okay. This is the reversal entry. Now, next year. Now, financial year. Beta, please revise this video once again whenever you are having time. Okay, beta. 7,35,000. Current year tax is how much? 8,05,000. and then again the reversal is there. That is how much? 70,000. Deferred tax liability has been reversed. So net amount impacted to P&L is 735,000. Sir, this class like CA final, amazing sir. Thank you, Beta Divya. Now see. Now see everyone. Provision for tax is 8 lakh, 8 lakh, 5,000. And here deferred tax liability opening balance remain at the second year end. That is how much? Opening balance was 70,000. And that has been reversed in the current year, 70,000. So the balance of DTL remain nil. Okay बेटा, सर आप मंडे भी क्लास लेंगे ना? Yes बेटा प्रियंका. So बेटा, this was the practice and only very few part of this accounting standard is remaining, and that will be covered in the starting 15 minutes of the next lecture, and after that we shall be moving to the next most important accounting standard, revenue based accounting standard, that is ES7. Okay beta? Okay sir, surely I will go through the lecture again. Yes beta, to that extent. Okay beta, you can revise this part only. Okay beta, in which you are having confusion. Anyways, I tried. You know, you already know the situation that since we are not having the proper understanding of the income tax act, because we have not yet studied the income tax act, so there may be some confusion regarding the provision of income tax act. In this question you are not having, you were not facing the problem, because you are having the clear cut understanding that income tax act has calculated the income and given in the question. So you need not to calculate the income. Okay beta, here. Okay everyone, so now it's the time to close the session for today, and I am again die heartily waiting for your feedback. बहुत ही शानदार sir, thank you beta Priyanka Babu. Okay everyone, bye bye, good night, take care, we shall meet in the next class. Please post your doubt. Okay, to the relevant part I will ask to ICAI that please give me the doubt of the students. Thank you beta, bye bye, good night. Sir, क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए सर. सर क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए. यू आर सुपर गुड एंड ट्रेमेंडस टीचर फॉर अकाउंटिंग. थैंक यू बेटा स्वाति. सर क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए. अरे सर क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए. थैंक यू बेटा. थैंक्स. आई हैव अ डाउट सर. व्हाई इज DTL if tax paid in books is more? No beta, not more. Harsh, not more. In the first year tax was less, that's the reason DTL was created. In the next year such was happening, and that was being reversed. Wow sir, 3 hours lecture complete. Okay. टेक्निकल टीम प्लीज क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए. सर जी बेस्ट टीचिंग. थैंक यू बेटा देवराज. क्लास ओवर करने वाले घर चले गए. नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, वो थोड़ा सा होता है कभी कभी, कम्युनिकेशन गैप हो जाता है टेक्निकली. गांधी जी, हेलो सर गांधी जी. टेक्निकल टीम प्लीज क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए. सर till then you cover the chapter. Yes Anmol. Sir is like sleepy. No beta, I am not sleepy. If I will give you all the concept, then maybe you could go to sleep. Yes beta, in the next class after the 15 minutes I will definitely start the next accounting standard. Technical team, सर प्लीज क्लास ओवर कर दीजिए। ओके बच्चों, गुड नाइट। ठीक है सर, कर दीजिए।